Hey guys, welcome to week 2 of Tater Time Football. This is your host,
Tater tot.
and joined by his co-host for today, Jolly Green.
Really nice to have you, Jolly Green, here.
It's great
Um,
to be here.
uh, if not for you, I probably wouldn't be doing nearly as good right now. But let us not forget what we do this for. We do it for the original Tater. And do you have any good stories about him?
The one thing I think about when Tater Time when it comes to sports would be his I don't know if you call it hatred, but his dislike of Notre Dame, or as he liked to call it, Notre Shame.
Yeah,
So that's something that always made me laugh whenever I
yeah,
watched him.
yeah. That's a lot of things. What I thought was funny too was the names that he came up
Hmm.
for teams. I'm gonna say he really was a good driving force in the show, but
Hmm.
that's why we're here. That's why we're here. We're gonna keep it going, guys, and it's just gonna get better every week. So y'all just stay tuned in, and we're gonna. If you do like our content, please like, subscribe. Um, also tap that bell so you can get notifications. So let's get into these picks. All right, we're gonna get into our Saturday games. We have number 3 Texas at number 10 Michigan at 11 o'clock. Who do you got?
I'm gonna go with Texas. Texas looks like the better team. I know they played Colorado State, and Colorado State isn't that great, but Michigan seemed to struggle against Fresno State. Now, Fresno State, Colorado State, I think they're in the same book, and I just think Texas has the better team this year.
Yes, I'm gonna go with Texas as well. Bowling Green at number 8, Penn State at 11.
I'm gonna go with Penn State. It's kind of too easy.
So I'm gonna go with Penn State as well, and real easy game for them. Then you have Arkansas at number 16, Oklahoma State. Who you got
I'm
here?
going with OK State.
Okay, okay, man, we can go with the OK State too. Okay, we have number 17, Kansas State at Tulane. Who do we got here?
Going with Kansas State.
I'm gonna go with Tulane.
Tulane.
Because they're at home.
More like Tulane.
Because
I just
heck,
kidding.
they were last year. They played Ole Miss and they did pretty good against Ole Miss in Tulane.
Oh,
So
okay.
you do have to make some facts here, man. Now Georgia Tech number 23 at Syracuse at 11.
I'm gonna go with Georgia Tech. Who are you gonna go with?
You really want to know?
Yeah, I want to know.
I'm
Well, I'm
actually,
here.
it's at Syracuse. That's another one of those teams that could sneak up on you, man. So I'm gonna go
Okay.
Syracuse.
Oh lordy.
We got two of them this week. McNeese at Texas A&M at 11:45. Who you got?
Texas A&M. That's a pretty easy one. McNeese. I think it's just one of those smaller schools, and just getting a chance to play the big boys.
Yeah, I can go with Texas A&M here as well. Now you got Tennessee Tech at number 1, Georgia at 1 o'clock.
Oh, that's too easy, man. Georgia.
Georgia. Yeah, I'm gonna go Georgia here. You're gonna be real happy this weekend. You ain't gonna have to worry about nothing. Now you got Northern Illinois at number 5, Notre Dame at 2:30.
I'm gonna go with Notre Dame, man. The Fighting Irish. They look real good after that win against Texas A&M, an SEC team. Maybe not the best SEC team, but they look pretty good. Like they could put a drive together.
I can actually agree with you. The Fighting Irish seem like they're really doing really good this year so far. So yes, I'm gonna go with them as well. Now you have Baylor at Utah, number 11 Utah, at 2:30.
I think I'm gonna go with Utah. Baylor, I think they have a good factor, but I think Utah has proven themselves to be a good top 10, top 12 team.
Yeah. Now for this week, I'm actually gonna go with Utah. just see what they're made of. Like, I know they're ranked 11. I've seen them last year. They were supposed to be really good last year, but they just didn't pan out like I thought they would. But now it's starting to seem like they're trying to get something together. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, I'm going to go with Utah here. Now you got Iowa State at number 21 Iowa at 2:30. A rivalry game.
That it is.
So you got to keep that in mind when you pick this one.
I'm going to go with Iowa State.
Oh, man. You really going to do the Hawkeyes like that, man?
I am. They didn't show up
too?
last year at the end.
And you know, I'm actually going to have to agree with you because they really didn't look nearly as good as I thought they were going to be last week. I really think they started off real slow, and not trying to be mean to you Hawkeyes. Now you have Jack State at number 22 Louisville at 2:30.
I'm going to go with Louisville. Just one of those teams I think is better than Jacksonville State.
Yeah, I actually somewhat like Louisville a little bit. I have a lot of teams that I respect, and Louisville is one of those that I really do look towards. So I got them winning this game. Now you got Cal at Auburn. Who you got here at 2:30?
I think I'm going to go with California.
Okay. And I'm actually going to pick Auburn because they're at Auburn. South Carolina at Kentucky.
Ooh, we got an SEC
at
matchup.
2:30. Yes, it's a SEC all the way.
That one's kind of hard for me to choose, honestly.
Okay. Well,
who do you got?
I'll actually go with South Carolina on this because I really like the Gamecocks. They really seem to be one of those stout defensive teams. So I think that'll really help them in this game. So I'm going to go with winning this game.
I'm going to go with Kentucky.
Okay. Well, we have the right to disagree because that's what makes it interesting.
Oh, so, yeah.
Okay, we're going to make things interesting. Now you got Middle Tennessee at number 6, Ole Miss at 3:15.
It's too easy, man. I'm going with Ole Miss. Ole Miss is real solid. My manager at my job, he's actually picked Ole Miss to be the one to go all the way on the SEC. Is number one our conference.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go with them too because don't get me wrong, I did not like Kiffin when he was at Alabama completely, but he's come a long way since he's gotten to where he's at now.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm really happy that he's kind of settled down a little bit, and it's really good for him to have done that. So I'm going to go with Ole Miss here. So we're going to go Florida A&M at number 12, Miami at 5.
I got to go with the Hurricanes. They proved me wrong last week. I said the Gators would come in, beat up on Miami, and boy, was I wrong. Hey, look, they go against another Florida team, so who knows? Maybe they just keep on beating up these Florida teams.
Now, I'm going to go with Miami as well. They surprised me a lot, too. I was wrong, too. So, I was completely wrong. But
I thought you picked the Hurricanes.
No, I didn't pick the Hurricanes.
Oh, okay.
I picked Florida just like you.
Oh,
we got University of South Florida against number 4, Alabama. Who you got here?
Whoa. Gotta go with the Roll Tide here, my boy. Yeah. South Florida, I know people like to say, oh, look, Alabama struggled with South Florida last year. But that's not fair. It was a rainy game with no...
Amen.
There was no air or no throwing. Nothing. It was all run. It was a game of attrition. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot different scenario. As long as it doesn't rain, I think we're going to be all right.
Plus, we're at Alabama now.
Yeah, because we were playing basically in a swamp.
Yeah,
but
it was a swamp. We looked at that field, I was like, good God.
Yeah, and even though it's the Buccaneers Stadium, it still wasn't that great. to play in. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Alabama here. Now you got Buffalo at Mizzou, number 9.
I'm going to go with Mizzou.
That's
I don't think people really think Mizzou is great this year, but I'm still kind of impressed from last year, and I think it transferred over.
Yep. I think it really did, too. So, we're going to go Mizzou as well. On that, number 19, Kansas at Illinois at 6 o'clock.
Man, you're telling me my old team Kansas is ranked?
Yeah.
Holy moly, they were like god awful last 2 years. I think, yeah, I'm gonna go with Kansas.
Yeah.
Go the Blue Jays.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with them too. Yep. So
Jayhawks, my bad,
completely
Jayhawks.
Agree.
That sounds
now
terrible.
you got Samford at Florida at 6 o'clock. I'm actually gonna tell you this is gonna be a pretty easy game, so it's gonna be Florida at 6. So, yeah, I agree with that. Now you got Western Michigan at number 2 Ohio State at 6:30.
Too easy. Ohio State.
Okay, Ohio State. Now let's keep moving. Number 14 Tennessee at number 24 NC State at 6:30.
Tennessee.
Yes,
I think NC State being ranked is kind of a factor, but not a big one.
Yeah, it's not a big factor because I think the only thing going for them is it's at home.
Mm-hmm.
But I see Tennessee pulling this out because not trying to be SEC biased. It's just Tennessee has proven it time and time again. They are part of the SEC as well. One of the best conferences. I'm sorry to tell everybody, we have the best conference.
Just doing it different down here.
We just like you just said, it's different. So now we're gonna go to Nichols at number 18 LSU at 6:30. This is in Death Valley this time.
Oh,
I want to correct what I said last week. I was wrong about where they were playing. But, yeah, who do you got here?
Go Tigers, I guess.
Go Tigers. Yeah, I'm going to go Tigers on this one, too. Now you got Alcorn State at Vanderbilt at 6:30. It should be a pretty easy pick. I picked Vanderbilt.
I would hope Vanderbilt will be able to pull that out.
Yeah, like I know they're not ranked or anything, but I think
they never are.
They'll pull it out.
It says tickets as low as $3. Yeah, that's some good ticket prices right there.
Hey, at least you can get in pretty cheap.
Man, that's cheaper than a candy bar.
That's actually a high school game. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Vanderbilt. You got Houston at number 15 Oklahoma at 6:45.
Oklahoma. Houston, they're not the team they were last year.
Yeah, I've kind of picked up on that myself. Oklahoma just is the better team here, so we're just going to
welcome to the SEC, too.
Welcome to the SEC, to Texas and Oklahoma. Now you got Appalachian State at number 25 Clemson. Oh, wait, at 7 o'clock.
Clemson, pretty easy. I think Clemson can get it done.
Not so fast.
Yeah. No, don't tell me you're gonna go with App State.
You you can't pick against them all the time, man. Because how many teams did they upset last year?
I don't remember.
I forgot exactly how many, but it was enough to really pick them this week. So I'm gonna go with Appalachian State. And anytime I see them play, I'm going to pull an upset with them.
Okay.
Because you can never tell with Appalachian State. Now we got Boise State at number 7, Oregon at 9. It's going to be a late game.
Yeah, it is. We're going to go with Oregon.
You know, I'm going to pull another upset, man.
Oh, Lord. Hope you ain't betting on these games.
Hey, I'll probably get this one wrong, but Boise State, I like them. And
yeah, they're good. I like them.
I'm sorry, you want to know why I really like them?
This is the blue field.
I love their field.
Knew it.
I love their field. But I'm just going to go out on a limb here and actually pick against Oregon, but probably going to be completely flat wrong.
I want to see our records in week 3. Who's winning?
Yeah, me too, man. You got North Arizona at number 20, Arizona at 9:30.
Ooh, another one. I'm gonna go with Arizona again. I don't even really know too much about Northern Arizona, so
Yeah.
Arizona it is.
So I'm going to go with Arizona as well. Okay, we have Utah State at number 13, USC at 10 o'clock. And this is our last pick of the day. So let's make it a good one.
I mean, I don't know what you mean by go, but I'm going with USC. They really look like they. Hey man, I was right. I was right last week. I said I picked USC
Yeah.
over LSU.
Yeah. Yeah, they put him down. They put the Tiger down. I'm sorry. Like,
No Tigers.
yeah, no Tigers. Did I pick LSU?
I think you did.
Yeah, that makes another one I got wrong. Yeah, I'm going to go with USC this week. I was wrong. Thank y'all for tuning in to Tater Time. Thank you, Cole, for being here. I
Thank
really
you for having me.
appreciate you. And maybe we can keep doing this, man.
Yeah,
You're
man,
really
enjoy
helpful. So, and I really appreciate you. And now, if y'all would like to leave a comment, subscribe, the Tater here. You got Jolly Green here.
Let us know how crazy you are with these picks, man.
It's like you got green beans and taters. Tater.
Hey, man.
They go
That's
together.
a good combo. Do you just need some meat on that? Throw some on the
yeah,
bar
man.
of the grill.
Yeah, man.